happens when an entire generation starts to disappear right in front of us and we act like it's normal. That's what's happening in Sierra Leone, and it's time we talk about it. This isn't just about headlines or viral video. This is about real lives, real people, young Sierra Leoneans, some in their early teens and being consumed by a cheap, deadly drug called Kush. You can walk through the streets of Freetown, Bolkenema, or almost any major town in the city. People slouched on the grounds, eyes empty, and their minds are gone. This has become common. There isn't any official statistic, and maybe that's part of the problem. We don't even know the full scope, but based on what we see every day, Kush is everywhere. It's also tramadol and some other drugs that are being used as a way to escape. Life is hard in Sierra Leone. Things are worse for the everyday people. Prices go up, jobs stay scarce, education is out of reach of many. Even those who graduate often end up sitting at home with no opportunities. For some, drugs feels like the only way out. The government has made statements saying they are aware of the problem. They say they are working on it, and we hope that's true. But the reality on the ground doesn't reflect real change. What we see looks like neglect or delay, and in a crisis like this, delay is deadly. Blame, youth are being blamed, parents are being blamed, communities are being blamed. But this isn't a time for finger pointing. It's a time for action. Here's what we could do instead of blaming. We need rehabilitation centers, real one, accessible, properly staffed and built to actually help people recover, not just punish them. We need vocational training, free structured program where youth can learn trades like carpentry, construction, farming, tailoring, or electrical work. Not just learn, but also earn. Even small salaries can make a huge difference. These programs can redirect young people away from street life and towards building something, towards building Sierra Leone, or building for themselves and the country and their family. I also believe we need public awareness campaigns. People need to know the risk, and the families need to know how to support recovery. We need mental health support. Drug use is not just about the physical high. It's about trauma, frustration, hopelessness. You don't fix that with lectures, you fix that with therapy, support, and structure. I mean, our young brothers and sisters are dying in the streets every single day as we speak. There's also a deeper issue we need to acknowledge in recent years. People have been afraid to speak out. Protests get shut down, peaceful voices get silenced, and what happens? The problem don't go away. They just get worse. If a country wants to solve its issue, it has to listen to its people. The mothers, the fathers, the students, the vendors, the unemployed. They are the ones leaving the struggle. And if no one is listening to them, how can we expect anything to change? Let's not confuse speaking out with causing trouble. Sometimes all people want is to be heard, not ignored, not labeled, not threatened. Of course, NGOs and individuals doing real work in these communities, people who show up every day to help, to guide, to support those in recovery. Some of the inspiring stories are from people who were once addicted themselves, but now clean and using their experience to pull others out. That's real impact. That's leadership, and they deserve more support than they are getting. To anyone struggling with addiction or who knows someone who is, know this, there's a way out. It's not easy. It's possible. You still matter. Your life still has a meaning. This is not a hopeless situation, but it will take serious focus, honest conversations, and committed effort. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode from Unboxx TVZ, where we talk about real issues that matters. If you felt this, share it, talk about it. Let's push for solution, not silence. I'll catch you in the next one. I've been your wonderful host, Bilal Fode Kaira Mansaray. Titi.